know you have one kid that you like better. Come on.
Seriously, I think my mom has a favorite.
Who's the favorite child between us?
My favorite child, well, it used to be.
Our parents always say that I'm the favorite daughter and he is the favorite son. But I'm the only daughter and he's the only son.
Password clue. Favorite child?
Yeah, I have
a favorite?
Oh, hell yeah.
I would feel guilty even answering that question.
Oh, so let me get at this. Sarah, you probably think that he's the favorite because he gets treated a little bit different than you did.
Sometimes you have a favorite kid.
That doesn't matter. Don't you get it? And I use as a favorite child. Yeah, but...
Chris tweeted, I love my daughter Kim the most.
You know there's no favorite in this family. Never was, never will be.
You know, parents, they get real hostile when I bring up this topic of every parent has a favorite child. They get real hostile. They take it personal because it's like, I ask them, who's your favorite child? I'm just trolling, but I'm serious. But I'm trolling. Who's your favorite child? I don't have a favorite child. How could you ask me that? And if you push the buttons and you pressure them more and more, tell me who's the favorite child. And you start asking them hypothetical questions. Who's more likely to come to your rescue if you need help? Who's more likely to bring you some food? Who's more questions like this, they start taking it personal. But it's like, don't take it personal, baby. Every parent has a favorite child, and every child knows what it feels like when they're not the favorite child. Now, does every child that is the favorite know that they're the favorite? I don't know. Why would I know? I'm not the favorite child. But I know what it feels like to not be the favorite child and to see the favorite child be treated as such. Every parent has a favorite child. Back again. On this video of Every Parent Has a Favorite Child, we're talking about Mrs. Incredible. Now, Mrs. Incredible, she tried to get by me. I was watching The Incredibles and she tried to get by me. You know what she did? She set up that. She acted like she was this perfect mom. She was this great mom. I love all my children equally, and she almost got by me. I was like, maybe. No. Guess what happened? Worst case scenario happened. You know how people ask you like, oh, worst case scenario, what would you do if this happened? And you had to pick one. This happened to Miss Incredible. Remember the scene when they was falling out the airplane because somebody shot missiles at them? So her and two of her kids falling out the airplane, and she kind of passed out for a second. And she came back into consciousness, and she looked at her children falling. First person she looked at was her daughter. Her daughter was closest to her. She saw her daughter free falling in the air. She saw her son. He was a little bit further away from her, falling in the air. What does Miss Incredible do? After she looks over at her daughter, she reaches for her son first, then reaches for her daughter. Her daughter was closer to her. Why did she reach for her daughter first and not her son? Because her son is her favorite. Her son is her favorite child. Case closed. Miss Incredible, you have a favorite child. Every mother, every parent has a favorite child. One thing I noticed about Mrs. Incredible is that she had a lot more patience when it came to her son. And her son was like a real busybody, did a lot of aggravating, agitating kind of things. But her daughter, she didn't have a lot of patience when it came to her. I don't know if it was the fact that Mrs. Incredible was just this phenomenal, strong, brave woman, and her daughter just wasn't.
Put a field around us now! I've never done one that big. Alert! Do it now! Abort! Abort! Abort!
And maybe that irritated her about her daughter, because it's like, come on, get it together. Be more like me. Be more brave. Be more confident. And her daughter just didn't have that in her, so she didn't have the patience when she saw her daughter being all shy and afraid and timid. Because I noticed like she would yell at her daughter more, or have a short temper with her daughter more than she had a short temper with her son. Now, some people may argue that that's not true, but let's just highlight some of the times that I saw her have a short fuse with her daughter.
Ow!
No! Violet! It's not my fault! Dash ran away and I knew I'd get blamed for it and I thought he tried to... Wait a minute. You left Jack alone? Yes, Mom, I'm completely stupid. Of course we got a sitter. Do you think I totally...
Track east. Disengage. Over.
Bye! You have to put a force field around the plane! But you said we weren't supposed to use our powers!
I know what I said. Listen to what I'm saying now.
Your identity is your most valuable possession. Protect it. And if anything goes wrong, use your powers.
But you said never to
I know what I said.
You see that? You see that? Dash is the favorite. And another thing, baby Jack is not even in the race yet. He's not even in competition yet. He's still in that cute and cuddly phase. It's like he's everybody's favorite. So he's kind of neutral. You know what I mean? Everybody loves the baby. But once that personality kick in, then you decide, you know, like which one is the actual favorite? Which one is more like me? Which one do I identify with more? And I feel like Mrs. Incredible, she really didn't identify with her daughter. It's got to be hard being so great, huh, Miss Incredible?